Hello, my name is Salome, and welcome to the first episode of Smay Talks. From time to time, I'm going to be doing a mini podcast, like different episodes, where I just share my thoughts, and whether it's random thoughts, like today, movie reviews, or what it was like in high school, preparing for college, and, even Taylor Swift theories. I also want to ask you guys to leave a comment down below on what you want to hear from me, and hear me talk about, or even do, like, YouTube videos about. I will have a different setup here soon. I'm tinkering a little bit, but this is, for the first episode, I am here at my desk. So, this episode is kind of to just see who I am, and for you guys to get to know me a little bit, and just honestly for fun, because I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, and honestly I'm really happy that I have just this right here, this microphone. A little bit about me though. I just graduated from high school. I'm about to begin my freshman year in college. And like I said, I've been wanting to do a podcast and videos for a very long time, and I'm finally able to actually spend time and just do that and, focus on content. I plan to continue throughout college, even though there'll probably be a pause in between, just because it is going to be my first year, and I want to make sure that I get the lay of the land before I go full swing into trying to balance content and then also college and learning the college life and being disciplined in that as well. Plus, my equipment is here at home, so I won't be carting that back and forth. But I do have some video ideas that I can do at college. But for today's episode, it is just some random thoughts that I have that I just kind of wrote down, and I just kind of want to talk about. And I thought this would be a great way for you guys to kind of see who I am and my personality. One thing, I bought this shirt. It says, for those of you listening and not watching, it says WWJD, what would Jesus do? But in AC/DC font, and I bought it just for that because I thought it was kind of ironic. I liked it. I got it from the website He Would Love First. So if any of you shop on there and you also want a What Would Jesus Do AC/DC type shirt, that's where I got it from. Very good. I love it. So let's just jump right into it. At my house, I have a zoo, basically. I have 2 dogs and a cat. Now you might be like, Salome, that's not really a zoo, but hear me out. I used to have 2 fish, a lizard, a hedgehog, and another cat. But they're now in pet heaven. May they rest in peace. But recently, we have adopted birds in our yard. My mom just redid our deck. And so it's all nice, and it's all comfy, and it just looks amazing. But we have a bird feeder and a bird bath. And, we will spread like bird seed on the deck just for them to eat. Well, now we have a swarm of birds that have basically created a home on our deck. And there are 2 blue jays there, and they're huge, like ginormous, as big as my chihuahua almost. And they kind of run the place. They're very, I know people say blue jays are mean, but these blue jays, will run into the other birds and just get them out of the way just so they have the deck to themselves. Which I'm like, that's crazy. Pick on somebody your own size, bro. Yeah, there's that. But then at the front door of our house, we have this, spring type wreath, right? And it's very beautiful. At the beginning of spring, these birds have started to build a nest on the wreath on our front door. And this happened last year as well, but now it's more, it was a little more this year because Not last year, I think there was only like 3 eggs maybe that they laid. There were 5 eggs in this nest once they built it. And my mom learned that they are finches that laid the eggs. They were so cute. But we have to be so careful opening the door so one, the mom or the dad don't fly into our house, but then also so we don't like knock the eggs out of the nest. Well, the eggs hatched finally, and little baby birds, we got to see them like grow throughout the weeks, and my mom was tracking like, oh, when are they gonna fly? You know, they were actually very cute. I have some pictures. And then the other day, it was just like last week that we were cleaning the house, and I go to the front door, and we have like little windows, and I see little babies start to come up out of the nest. And I was like, Mom, I think they're flying the nest. And we saw each one of them fly from the nest, and they were just kept flying around the house in front of us, in front of our little bush in front of the door. It was so cute. And it was so great to see like kind of that process of them growing up. I've named them Mr. and Mrs. Walter and Betty Finch. I just felt like that fit for finches, you know. If you've ever seen the movie Meet the Fockers, it made me think of that, Meet the Finches. And I think that Walter and Betty just fit a lot. Walter because, I don't know, I just feel like that's such a bird type name for a finch. And Betty, I thought of Taylor Swift, and I was like, wait, this actually kind of fits. Have you guys ever heard of the show Hot Ones? If not, look it up on YouTube because it's hilarious and it's entertaining. And I love it so much. You watch celebrities basically eat hot wings and answer questions, and you might be like, that's not really funny. But you get to watch your favorite actors and actresses, and even YouTubers, singers, anyone, you know, eat these hot wings and either just be like, yeah, no, this has a really nice taste to it, really nice flavor, or they are legit dying of the spice like Gordon Ramsay did. Yeah, that was hilarious. Ever since I got into watching that show, I've wanted to be on it so bad, to the point where they have a game called The Last Dab, and that they give you the hottest hot sauce that they have on their show, and they put it in this game, and you have to like answer these like truth or dab questions, and either you answer the truth or you take a dab on like your hot wing or whatever. Let me tell you, I played this with a couple of friends during Halloween, and it was legit bad. We almost threw up. It was really spicy, and it was almost kind of like not good, and I almost feel like that's because it was in a box for I don't know how long, but it was really fun, and I really want to be on that show. And honestly, I might just recreate my own with my dad, and and my little brother, and we might just eat hot wings and just like have our own little hot ones experience, because I feel like that would be hilarious and fun to watch. So I've mentioned a couple of times that I am into Taylor Swift. I'm a new Swiftie. Just got into her maybe like a couple years ago, and I have been trying to listen to like all of her albums and learn about the lore, you know, and I have watched the Reputation tour on repeat when it was on Netflix. And I'm in love. I literally love Taylor Swift, and I don't understand why people hate on her so much, because she's just so great in my eyes, and I have a lot of friends who love her as well, and I'm just like, dude, like, watch her Eras tour, watch her documentaries, because her mind is just brilliant. Just listening to her talk about how she's writing these songs, like especially the Folklore documentary, the Long Pond Studios one, that one, she just she goes into detail on how she's created these characters, and it's like, I aspire to have this much creativity when it comes to writing and everything. And I just like, I love it. I love her mind, and I love seeing how she puts Easter eggs in legit anything, and I just like, she thinks of every little detail, and I love it. And it's as simple as, I was watching her behind the scenes video to her music video Fortnite, and by the way, so I know every time I say Fortnite, I think of the video game Fortnite and not really her song. But I was watching this, and she was just like explaining how they want to have like her and Post Malone just like on this piece of like all of these papers that are shaped in the shape of her head. And she's like, oh, well, I want to put a book in between, and you know what, I might as well just put an Easter egg on it. And I was like, she just can just do that. Like, it's just so cool. And I love it. And watching, like, I didn't get to go to the Eras tour. I would love to go to the Eras tour, though, especially because she has her new album in the segment. But I watched it, and I did a watch party with my friends, and we like dressed up as the Eras, and it was just so cool. And I love it so much. I love it. And I love her. So I'm currently graduated from high school, like I said earlier, going off to college, and I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but you know, that's normal, honestly. I feel like a lot of people, they don't talk about how it is very normal to be nervous, because you're going into a new setting. You're not going to be with the people that you went to high school with, or, you know, all your years of primary school with. You're going to be with new people, and that's okay. You know, it's just, you get to make new friends. And I'm excited for that. But, you know, being away from home is like another thing, because I'm very close with my family, and it's just, even though I won't be that far away, that's just another thing that I think about. But I went to this event at my college, and I got to be in like a college level honors class with other students, and it was great being on campus and just like walking around, eating in the dining hall, interacting with other students and students that will be in my grade. It was really exciting, and I felt a sense of home, and that this was where I needed to be, you know. And I don't really get that feeling a whole lot. I feel like that was the first time that I've ever truly gotten that feeling. And, you know, sitting in this class, I was shocked by the maturity level, because I'm just so used to immaturity in high school, and it was kind of like a breath of fresh air. They were talking about stuff that you can't even talk about in a high school classroom, that kids would just laugh about. And it's like, oh, nobody's laughing. You know, where has this been? Yeah. My school's relatively small that I went to. Everybody kind of knew who you were and kind of had a sense of who you were, and you had a reputation. But now, going into college, I get to rebuild my reputation. I'm actually kind of relieved, because nobody knows who I am. There's only a couple people from my high school that are going to my college, but nobody that I've connected with. Like, I'm not really friends with them, and they know of me. But there are so many other students that don't know me, and teachers that don't know me, that I get to kind of show them who I am and not be afraid of what they'll think of me, you know, because I've learned that it really doesn't matter what people think about you, as long as you're happy, and as long as, you know, you're doing the right thing and you're on the right path. And I think with the universe guiding me in this right path, and having that feeling that this is where I need to be, it's just being accepted into college. A part of it is kind of like, hey, there's a light at the end of the tunnel that's just waiting for you to step into this new world and this new era of your life, and that's exciting. Even though I'm nervous for multiple things, I think it's going to be interesting to figure out who I am and myself outside of my high school self. I went on a bit of a rant there. If you want, I can do a whole episode on being a senior and my advice and, getting ready for college. I would love to talk about it. That was just a little snippet. Okay, I feel like this is a good place to stop. I plan on doing more episodes here soon. And let me know what you guys want to hear. I want to talk to what you guys want to hear and the topics that you guys are interested in. Thank you guys for listening to my random thoughts, and I'm really excited to be starting Smay Talks. I already have some ideas for some future episodes, but leave a comment below on what you want to hear, and yeah, subscribe, like, comment, turn on those post notifications. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!